You can do her up right here. That way everybody can see each other too. Okay, a little bit shorter so she's not stepping on it. So it started raining. I don't make the ponies or the kids work out in the rain because it is quite chilly. So we're gonna go find something else to do while we wait for John for 2.5 hours. So we made it for an hour out there at the horses. The girls got in a ride. We got a little bit of a lunch for Gunner. When the temperatures shift, the horses are outside and it can shift how they feel. They need more calories when it's cold, and so we kept it really short. It was only an hour. And that included tacking up and feeding them and everything like that. And we're freezing, so...
We're going in to get gloves because my hands turned red.
Yeah, so, no, the rest of us isn't cold, but our fingers are pretty cold. So, because I have small children, I really like leather gloves, personally, and I have some nice biking gloves that I like to have that have split fingers, kind of like that are like mittens. I would like to knit us all some gloves, but my spinning wheel still isn't here, and so I don't have any yarn. So, for now, we're going to go into the Dollar Tree and get a couple packages of Dollar Tree gloves. Usually they have them in packages of like 3 pair for $1, so that's going to be what we'll use. And hopefully they'll be warm enough.
I'm kind of thinking they might get a little cold because these are thin.
They are thin.
I wonder if
But they're what we got.
I wonder if they have a kind of fat that matches my coat.
The door of the greenhouse is frozen. I've tried to pry it and poke it, and it's moving a little better now, and I'm just gonna have to sit here in 1 degree Fahrenheit weather without my glove on and warm that handle up. So it's 1 degree outside. Can you see it? I can't see it. I'm kind of snowblind. And it's 45 degrees inside. It is supposed to get down into the negative teens this next week, Fahrenheit. Paige came out and forgot to give water to one of the bunnies. Let's see if she forgot the other one. And she forgot to give water to these bunnies. So I need to give them some hay. So it's 16 degrees below zero this morning, and rather than sending Paige out to check on the bunnies, I'm coming out to check on the bunnies. We've had bunnies survive in this kind of weather before, but they had a little bit more wool pulled by their mom. Feels really cold. I'm worried I'm gonna have dead baby. No, they're alive. They gotta keep out though. They're alive. Let me turn around. They're alive. Holy cow, I don't know how that's possible. I don't know if they climb up in the night or just like I give them all this hay and fluff it up. I have to fluff it up because if I don't fluff it up, they can't get up and through it. So I've covered them all back up. I'm going to give everybody some warm water and some food. Fill everybody's little nest boxes up. Hey guys, so this is one of the interesting parts about being a farmer in the winter. I stole Paige's hat. This is a rabbit skin hat. And I went out and took care of the rabbits once this morning. some of the bunnies she couldn't get to because they were in the greenhouse and the door had frozen shut. It was 1 degree Fahrenheit this morning. And so then she went out at about 3 and gave them more water. They're pretty good on food. But when the weather is this cold, you have to be really careful that you give them water frequently. And some people would say, well, that's not cool. You're having to go out every couple hours and give them water. But the thing is, I could go to the gym for an hour, or I could get up every couple hours and go for a little walk out to do my animal chores and pet the bunnies and just check on everybody, and also be putting food in the freezer. And so I choose not to spend my money at the gym, and instead I just get normal motion throughout the day by way of walking out and doing chores. Sometimes I'll carry a 2-gallon bucket because it's for the goats. Sometimes it's just little. These work really well because you can poke them through the cage, so you don't have to actually open the cage up, which a lot of times the hook on the cage is frozen. So I'm just going to check. That everybody's okay. And once again, he does need water. In the winter, I only fill it up halfway. If you fill it up more than halfway, it freezes and you can't get more water in. Hi, guys. So these are bunnies that are not terribly well. My hat, that is quite the hat. I feel a little bit like a mountain man. Okay, and so I need to feed Rapidash. Any of you who have read Chronicles of Narnia would remember Rapidash. Make sure he has food. And he's trying to reach this hay here, so I'm going to give him some more hay. And Paigey here, whom Paige named, is supposed to be having babies. But, again, she's the one we couldn't get pregnant. The way that really just works well for me is to just breed them when they're almost 6 months. If they're almost 6 months, then it's like their fertility clock has turned on and they're just good to go, and it doesn't scare them. Sorry, let me kick my greenhouse for a minute. The latch is frozen, and I'm a little bit worried that if we get a good wind, it'll blow it open and then the cats would get in. So I don't know what the temperature is right now, but at night it's been negative 16 Fahrenheit. And every time I come outside, I cringe. But you can see just how much snow we have and how furry our critters are looking. So the last thing that I check on at night is the mama rabbit. And I'm going to go grab some hay for her. Not for her. I'm going to put the hay on top of the babies.
I have to do wood.
Oh, good job. Okay, so I'll give you a deal. I'll do the wood if you'll go give the mama some more water. And
Which
take
mama? That one?
the mama. And take her a little bit of hay. Okay. Enough to put on top of the babies. We do keep our wood that is in the house inside a plastic tub that has quite high sides. So that if there are yellow jackets, as far as like yellow jackets and spiders, we haven't ever had a problem with it. They're stunned for a little while after they wake up, so you can kill them, and that's why we keep them in the big Tupperware Rubbermaid thing, is so that they fall into the Rubbermaid and we can find them rather than being all over our house. Okay, we'll see. I don't know. Teddy, get out of the frame. Okay, help me. We just don't want to drop it. Okay,
Just keep it.
You gotta move at least out of the way. Hiya, move out of the way. Okay, let's make sure we line them up good so everything fits, okay? Okay. You can't have them falling back. I'm just gonna sit here and move. Okay, remember not to film at the camera, okay? fill up the indoor one, and I'll fill up this one. See? Who needs a gym?